Turkish Prime Minister Ahmet Davutoglu has announced that he will submit a list of names for the planned interim cabinet to President Recep Tayyip Erdogan for approval in order to establish a caretaker government carrying the country to early elections scheduled on November 1. The interim government should have 22 ministries, according to the Turkish law. Davutoglu previously sent the offered ministerial positions for the interim government to the deputies of opposition parties on Wednesday in proportion to their parliamentary membership, in accordance with the constitution. As a result, the secularist Republican People's Party, CHP, was offered 5 ministries by Davutoglu, while 3 ministries were proposed to the Nationalist Movement Party, MHP, as well as to the People's Democratic Party, HDP. Davutoglu's Justice and Development Party, AK Party, will receive 11 ministries, having had approximately half of the seats at the Turkish parliament. All the secularist CHP deputies have declined the invitations for the ministerial posts, while 2 deputies of the MHP, Meral Aksener and Kenan Tanrikulu, have refused the offers of Davutoglu, who is also the leader of the AK party. The CHP and the MHP leadership previously declared that their respective parties will not take part in the caretaker government. In addition, the HDP deputy Levent Yücel, a former Labour Party, IMEP, leader, defending a Marxist-Leninist stance, has declined Davutoglu's offer, though his current party made a group decision for participating in the caretaker government. Turgul Turks, a son of late Alparslan Turks, who was the founder and lifelong leader of the Turkish nationalist MHP, was the only deputy of the party accepting the offer. The other HDP deputies Ali Haydar Koca and Muslim Dogan have also announced they will accept the invitations following their party decision on the interim government. Turks was referred to the disciplinary board of the MHP, while the HDP leadership interpreted Yücel's response of decline as an individual decision. Yücel said, "Even it would be a temporary, I disapproved of participating in such a government." Speaking in a press conference on Thursday, Erdogan gave a mandate to Davutoglu to form a new government on July 9, starting a 45-day period during which coalition negotiations must take place. However, the parties have not agreed each other on the essential conditions to form a coalition. According to the constitution, if an agreement to form a government cannot be reached within this period, then an early election must be held. Currently, Turkey has been going through this process after Erdogan appointed on Tuesday Davutoglu to form the interim government that would take Turkey to a new election based on the 114th article of the Constitution. The article also exceptionally states that the ministers of justice, internal affairs, and transportation should be appointed from independents within or outside the Turkish Grand National Assembly.